Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon, and on my channel, I discuss manifesting as a lifestyle. Every area of your life, you are the operant power. There is no other coach you need to follow other than me. I create success, and you align with success. Today, I want to talk about you can create a reality where you are not rejected, because everyone is yourself pushed out. And if you felt rejected in the past, do you understand that you can change that? And you change that experience of being chosen by seeing yourself as someone who's chosen. So you're someone who cannot be rejected, right? Remember, our beliefs are creating our reality. So if you believe you can't be rejected, then that will be your experience. If you believe that there is no competition, then that will be your experience, and there won't be any competition. So create those beliefs, and you create those beliefs by affirming it consistently. To create a new belief, you only need to consistently affirm something until you feel like it's true. Not only will it feel like it's true because it's familiar to you, but your world, the 3D world, the world you're living in, will reflect that it's true. So here are some affirmations for the version of you who's not rejected. Remember, you want to focus on what you do want. That means you're choosing yourself. I am chosen. I am the prize. I am number one. I accept myself. I love myself. I am enough. I am number one. Today in my VIP group, I did a rampage of affirmations about you can't be rejected. Be the version of you who is not rejected. It's not even possible because you don't accept that reality. You accept the reality where you are accepted. But you have to choose that. And you choose that with your perception. Do you perceive your life and being with you as the number one thing to do, or like a really incredible, amazing thing to do? So as you choose yourself and choose your life, and as you put your focus and your attention on your own life, then the world will show you what you're doing within. And if within you are saying, I accept myself, I love myself, I am enough, then it's law. The world, the 3D world, must show you what you believe about yourself. Yes, Anita, you are the prize. Hi. So you are the operant power, and I want you to keep remembering you're the operant power, which means nothing outside of you has any power over you. Nothing. I saw a really powerful video yesterday. I don't know who the creator was. I've never seen her before. But she was talking about how, or actually she was sitting in her car and she was manifesting from the rain to the sunshine. And during that video, it all just took place in the background. You just saw everything move. We have the power to align with any reality. That means not even the seasons or the weather or anything has any power over you. Okay, so you have the power to create the reality that you're chosen, that you're number one, that there is no competition. You're not worried. You're not checking on someone else's social media to see if somebody's talking to someone. You're not doing that because you know within that you're chosen. You know within that you're a priority and you're number one, and you know your value, because when you know your value, you're not going to be doing things like that. You're not going to be looking on the outside world for validation. You're not going to look for someone to validate you because you validated yourself. You choose yourself. It's all about perception. Anelia said, I am chosen. I am the priority. I feel safe and secure in knowing that I am in this relationship. Beautiful. All right, so let me answer questions. I really have a short amount of time today. Okay, Salma, I miss SP so much and I still see little movement. Good, but being in no contact is so scary. Like, what if he doesn't come back? Salma, you're the operant power. He's only thinking what you're contemplating in your mind. He is only reflecting what you feel and think about the situation. Okay, so He will come back when you declare it's done. He is already back. There is a reality that exists already. Okay, so be open. Why don't you just let your mind be open to these ideas? Because it's true. You will experience the truth of this. That version of you already exists where you are together. Instead of thinking no contact is scary, why don't you decide right now you're the best version of yourself? Instead of thinking about you need that person to be in your life and there is no contact, you're not worried about that. Just put your focus on you. Stop looking for movement. Stop focusing or stop thinking. You might not even realize you're doing this, okay? But sometimes we're looking for someone to validate us, someone to love us. You want that person in your life because you want them to love you. You want to feel good. Sure, I get that we want the companionship and we want to have the physical body near us, and if your love language is physical touch, yes, you want that. But in order to have that, you give it to yourself. You give to yourself love. You decide that you're chosen. You decide that you're the most attractive. You decide what your life will be and what it is. Okay, so because everything you said kind of came from a place of you're forgetting you're the operant power. Girl, you're the operant power. Get back into the empowered you, the infinite you that knows that you got this. It's in the bag. It's yours. The wish is already fulfilled. The only thing you need to do is live your joy or live in appreciation. That's it. Live in appreciation, knowing. Live in gratitude, appreciation, knowing it's done. Sometimes to get to that place of knowing, then you may need to affirm it. If you're someone that I still like to affirm consistently. I like to affirm it. But I'm not affirming it because I need it and I feel like I don't have it. I'm just reminding myself of the beauty of everything that exists in the world. So if you need to affirm consistently, then consistently affirm. It's already done. Okay, it's already done. Now, think of the version of you where it's done. That version of you is saying, I'm valuable, I am enough, I am amazing, I am loved, I feel treasured, I adore myself, and I am adored. Those are some things that the version of you in that relationship is saying. So that's what you affirm. You affirm as the version of you who has your desire until that reality becomes a solid reality and you're experiencing it. You don't ever stop. Okay, so you could also say to yourself, there's been little movement. Look how powerful you are. If there's little movement, then you can make a lot of movement. If you could make a little movement, you can make a lot of movement. I intend to make a lot of movement. I intend this all goes my way. How do you get rid of health issues? Then you focus on the healthy version of you. Okay, not the issue. You focus on not the problem and not the issue. You focus on the solution. You focus on a version of you who is happy, vital, and strong and healthy. And you have a powerful body that has the possibility that can heal itself. Okay, so you speak to yourself from the place of already being healthy. You speak it into existence because every word you're saying, every thought that you have is planting a seed. You're planting a seed. So plant the seed of health. I love Dr. Joseph Murphy. And if you go to YouTube and you just search up Joseph Murphy healing affirmations, listen to those affirmations. They're powerful. Even when I felt not well one day when I woke up, I was actually on vacation and I didn't feel well. I just meditate. I listened to him with his own voice, and I just listened and I meditated on health and healing, the healing powers within. Dr. Joe Dispenza also is a master at healing. Okay, I know I'm also a master at healing in my own life because I've healed things in my own body, I've healed things in my kids' bodies, and I healed something in my mom's body. So you could also declare that you're a master at manifesting. You're a master at health and vitality. I know it's going to feel like, what am I lying to myself, right? No, you're not. because you know you're a conscious creator, and you know that you plant seeds, and you know that what you're saying to yourself is what is becoming your reality. Selma, how do you recommend to shut up fear? Yeah, just tell it to shut up. When you're feeling fearful, just say, stop it. You say you're not choosing that. Think about the concept that we are all one. Okay, why don't you do a little study on that? So make a note right now that you're going to look into the ideas and the knowing that you're one with your world. Okay, because if you're one with your world, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. That's a brilliant quote. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Because fear is only coming from you. Your world is not separate from you. The fear is just coming from you. I get it, because you experienced fear on some level, whether it's abandonment or whether it's something else in your world. Some people are terrified of a lion, but other parts of the world, the lion is their pet in their house. With every single animal, people, places, things, the fear is coming from you. The fear is coming from you. So face your fear. That's a powerful thing to do. There is an exercise that I did in the very beginning about facing my fears. I just imagined the worst case scenario of everything. Was I worried that I was planting a seed? No, because my belief behind it was, this is an exercise I'm doing to release fear. So that was my intention behind this exercise, right? And then I wrote down things that I was terrified of. And I wrote it all down, and I even imagined a scenario. What if this happened? It's all still going to be okay. So face your fear, and then know, the biggest part is knowing everything's yourself pushed out. So you're the one who's actually aligning with fear. I get it, it's unknowingly. You're not consciously choosing that reality, but you can break free of that experience by just saying you're not choosing it anymore. And you could surely tell it, just shut up. Tell yourself, I intend to feel. So the opposite of fear really is like the ideas of security, safety, comfort, harmony, peace. So those are the ideas that you could meditate on. Meditate on the idea of peace, harmony, security. When you're secure, you're not in fear. You're either in fear or security on every topic, right? So solidify the version of you who's in a state of security. You create that from within. You could use things that you're already secure about in your own life, and then build upon those ideas and those experiences, the experiences you had already where you felt secure and safe and harmonious, and then you build upon that. Yes, Anita, and nothing is separate. There is no one to convince but yourself. Thank you for stating that. This is really a game, if we want to call it a game, but it's fun to call it a game, because then you're not so needing something to change outside of you. Okay, so nothing's separate from you, and you're just convincing yourself the truth of who you really are. You already are this version of you. And how do we convince ourselves of this version of us? By affirming it, by making yourself feel familiar with that version of you, by having the thoughts of that version of you. Also, there is a deep aspect of faith. There's faith in infinite intelligence. The infinite intelligence that's beating your heart, growing your hair, like there's producing saliva in your mouth. All of that's happening, and you don't need to do that. Do you need to do anything with that? No. You can create a reality where it's the same with love, with finances, with any aspect of your life. You're just someone that gets everything you want because there's abundance. I mean, really, you're focusing on the ideas of love. Love was the other big one, right? The opposite of fear is love. So love, peace, harmony, safety, security, freedom, meditating on these ideas, the ideas of what that means is going to bring you to that state. I keep affirming for a relationship and contact from my SP. Why is tarot telling me he's overlooking me? Because a tarot reader is reflecting back your worries and doubts. So you have something within you that reflected. Whether Whether you believe, whether it's, so you're going to ask yourself, you could get a little deeper with that. Is that something that you felt? It could be something that you used to feel and it's still reflecting back. But the tarot reader does not have any power over you. You're the operant power. That person reflects you. So use it to your advantage. Okay, you say that's not true. Just decide that was an old belief. That's not true. Something old reflected back, and that is not true. And now you affirm the reality, the experience you do want. Okay, affirm the version of you who doesn't even need a tarot reader. Okay, and I know I have people who watch me who are tarot readers, and they're successful in their reality. But in your reality, you're not giving power to the reader. Okay, you could use it as a gauge to show you where you're at. Remember, you're defining your reality. You define what everything means. There's no built-in meaning. There's no built-in meaning to anything. You have given meaning and assumptions. Why is this called law of assumption? Because you have given assumptions. You already have assumptions about certain things. You may not even be aware of what that assumption is. It's lying dormant within you. Okay, so this experience of waking up to know you're the operant power is about being aware of who you are, who you truly are, and what you're feeling about yourself in life. Yeah, it's so easy for you to receive love, isn't it? It is so easy to receive love. It's so easy to have the love that you want. It's so easy to be loving and caring. It's easy to give love because you don't need it, because you already have it. So you're giving love all the time. I choose myself. I choose myself is a powerful affirmation because you're choosing you. When you choose you, you'll see a world that reflects that you're choosing yourself. The world is impersonal. It's already reflecting what you think and feel about yourself. Okay, so do you choose you? Or do you look in your life and you think, well, I don't really want my life and their life is so great, and you're pointing at people, you're talking about other people's lives who are great and comparing yourself to others. You have to stop that kind of behavior because it's not going to get you to the place you want. They're just reflections out in the world of everything that exists. How do you heal someone else, Daisy? You imagine them that they are healthy. Okay, you don't feel sorry for them. Okay, you lift them up and you see them as the healthy version of them. You say affirmations. You could, in the 3D or in the physical world, when you're with them, you could help lift them up. You could always help them see the bright side of something. And like I recommended, Dr. Joseph Murphy, healing affirmations are the most powerful, and he talks about healing with other people. Imagine that person is healed already. How to manifest dream body and changing certain features. Is it Nalia? I have in my VIP group, I have a monthly subscription group. It's my mastermind group. I have videos in that group about manifesting your dream body, changing physical features. If you want to join that community, you can join free for a week. Watch those videos, ask me questions. But to manifest your dream body, first, you have to start loving your body, because living in the end, you have to live in the end of what you want, right? You're living in the end of what you want. If you have your dream body, you're saying, I love my body. I love my body. I love my features. Okay, so that's the first and foremost. Living in the end of loving who you are, what you have. Okay, and then I love just thinking about this as our avatar. So as this is our avatar, you could change anything. You don't need to go through surgery. You don't need to have anything. I mean, you can. There's nothing wrong with it, right? But the change can come in any possible way. But don't hate what you have. It's about learning to love what you have. The change will just naturally start to happen. How can I deal with doubt, with manifesting and not believing in the law when though you see it work? You see it work. Please, we all probably doubted because we lived a whole life thinking everything's hard and solid and there's linear time. And here, just allow a doubt to be there. Just say, I'm doubtful. Instead of resisting the doubt, you allow it. Just accept it. It doesn't mean you're accepting it and keeping it. You're just accepting it to neutralize any resistance you have. Oh, just say, that's okay. This sounds crazy, but I've tried it. I know it works. Then the next thing you do is, where do you want to put your focus? On successes. Your own successes, other people that have successes. Don't start to doubt. Are they lying? Is this true? Did they really do that? Is that just their affirmation? No, just keep doing it, meaning keep affirming it. Keep saying, you're going to just test this out. Because in the testing, you always prove it to yourself. Every day you should be making lists of things you manifest. Every day, every single day, make a list of three to five things that you are deliberately creating in your world. Whether it's something specific at work, something just general with the world, but you need to be writing down, this is how you build your belief. Because as you write things down, now you start to see them appear in your world. There is no question that you're the cause, the world's the effect when you're paying attention. Not only that, you just observe what people say to you and they're reflecting back beliefs that you have. What does it mean to detach and let go? That means that you're not telling a contrary story. Let go of the old story. I want you to just think of let go as let go of the old story, okay? What does it mean to let go? It means if you have a specific person who's ghosting you, let go of that story. Let go of that story. You're not going to put your focus there. And then instead, you think about the version of you who has your desire. So let go of the old story. Let go of the doubts. Let go of the worries. Let go of the fear. That's what you're letting go of, okay? All right, guys, you are powerful. You're welcome. If you want to level up, join my VIP, my mastermind, and that is a powerful group. You will have significant changes in your life being a part of that group. So you can join us for as many months as you want. People love to stay in the community because it feels really powerful to be part of a community that knows you're a conscious creator and you can create your life any way you want it to be. If you want to do the work on your own, my self-concept course is a blueprint for success, manifesting your specific person or any desire. You guys are powerful. I love you all. You are infinite. And why don't you think about all the things that you're grateful for, because that lines up with the version of you who has your desire. So have an amazing day. Bye.